Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're out here working on my wife's WRX. Guess not really working on it, but you could say we're adding some changes to it. We have the OLM rear taillights, and as you can see, one side is done. Kind of blends in with the background there, but that's what it is so far. And here's the original with just a overlay along the clear side of the taillight. So gonna get into this very simple installation. Go ahead and get the driver's side light put on. So well, the first thing you guys are gonna want to do is clean out your trunk. So if you have the rear trunk cover in there and the rear tire well cover on there, you're going to want to pop them out. You're going to take these three button down clips from the trunk latch, and they're just three little latches down there. You can see 1, 2, 3 somewhere over there, and you'll pull that out. Then you will want to take out the trunk cover piece by piece. They're also the little push pins. So once we get those removed, you can see the taillight assembly. And they are the two-piece, so once you get the head out, you don't want to just rip it out because there is a smaller piece in there. Alright, now once you get the sound deadening stuff and the trunk cover removed and pushed back, you'll come to the rear taillight assembly. You're going to want to unplug the taillight. That way no connection is going to it. Then you're going to want to take a plastic trim pry tool and just pry off a few of these connectors that are holding the wiring harness on there. And it's very simple. And then once that's pulled off, it's going to show another 8mm nut on there, and you're going to take your deep socket and just loosen up 1, 2, and 3 nuts on there, and then that's going to release the taillight. And once you get the 3 8mm nuts off there, that's 1, 2, and 3. That third one was covered by this plastic piece for the wiring harness. You can then pull the taillight out. It does take some wiggling and finagling, especially if you've never had to take these out before from the factory. So yeah, it might take a second or so. Alright, and after it gets loose, you can pull it out. And as you can see, got a little bit of road grime and dust in there, as well as the inside of the taillight area. So all you'll want to do is just take some soap and water, alcohol, whatever you want to use, and just clean it out, just to keep it looking good and ready for the installation of the new taillight. So very simple, guys. Alright, so here we have the taillight and the new assembly getting ready to go in. Now there is this white piece that's already attached to the car. Some people take this out, but it's not necessarily needed, so it's much easier to go ahead and put the taillight in with this piece, and you can kind of use it with force. Not a whole lot, but just enough to get it to clamp onto this, because this is the only outside contact point that you can see here with the assembly. And then while that's happening, you can shove the wires just straight through the hole, and then go ahead and move those 8mm hooks into position. So we're going to see if we can get it to slide on the first attempt. So she has the wires pushed through, and now she's getting ready to slide it on there.
You gotta get those things on.
Alright, and once you have everything lined up and pushed on there, you can go ahead and put the 3 8mm bolts back on. That's 1, 2, and then the third one down there. Very simple. last couple things you're going to want to do is go ahead and plug in your lights to the wiring harness, and then reattach the plastic pieces to hold the harness up there. And now we can go ahead and test to make sure the lights work, but we already kind of did that, so I'll skip that till the end to show you guys what it looks like. And now we're just gonna kind of put everything back together on the inside. So very simple again. I hope this was pretty easy to follow, and now we'll show you what they look like. So we got everything put on there and back together, looking really good. Now a few of the features: every time you click on the lock or unlock button, the tail lights will also do the sequential turn signal, and as well as opening up the trunk. But without further ado, I can go ahead and run through the motions. And here's the startup and lights on. Think. Hopefully that was an easy to follow install, and should be back for some more videos here soon. It's starting to get cold, so almost gotta get the Subarus ready for winter. Still got the winter tires set up over there, but we'll see how the weather holds out. So thanks for watching.